Assassin's Creed VR, a video game that a lot of us have been waiting for since they literally announced the Quest 2, and now that today is the day that the Quest 3 is dropping, it seems fitting that we finally get some more updates about it. Now, if you've been following my channel, you probably have already seen the first gameplay trailer that they dropped of Assassin's Creed Nexus VR, and a lot of us were a bit skeptical. Now, to be more specific, a lot of people, myself included, have been concerned that it might be a bit of a limiting, smaller experience. You know, people are not convinced that this is going to be as big as we want it to be. And Assassin's Creed came out with a tweet today to tell us basically, no, it will be what you want it to be. We swear. Which excites me, you know, sexually. That was a joke. I don't know why I said that. I like Assassin's Creed, though, a lot. Anyway, this is the tweet that was put out today. Now, this really caught my attention. I'm pretty convinced this is a direct response to the people who are claiming that it's going to be like an on-the-rails experience, or who are saying it won't be like open and detailed like regular Assassin's games. They say it is a full-length game. Make that clear. It's full-length, full narrative. It's full. Its belly is full. And then they say, check out our gameplay footage and learn how the team brought a beloved franchise to life. Now, I haven't watched this video yet, but I think this is a more detailed explanation of what kind of pacing and storytelling we can expect, so I'm excited. Now, since I'm still waiting on my Quest 3 because I didn't get an early review unit, this seems like a perfect way to spend our day as we wait for Amazon to ship me my shit. MetaQuest. I don't know why I paused there.
If there's one thing I'd like players to know
that
about
looked
Nexus,
cool.
is that this isn't a small VR experience that
Now, this definitely feels like a direct response to the community because people have been very afraid that this is not afraid. It's not a frightful thing. People have been concerned that the game's not going to live up to the hype because they think it's going to be like small, encapsulated levels instead of, you know, something vast. Also, I love that they have my favorite disclaimer at the top here. They say, actual gameplay experience will vary, which I just find funny wording. Like, it's definitely not going to be this cool.
is that this isn't a small VR experience that lasts but a few hours. This is a full, proper AC game.
It's a full AC game. They're promising a full Assassin's Creed game.
3 different time periods, and it's all wrapped up together in a brand new Assassin's Creed story.
Yeah, they wrapped it up. So yeah, they're promising a lot here. I also will say the crossbow looks kind of fun. We're getting new glimpses at the combat. The combat looks good. I think the parkour looks like it'll be the most enjoyable part of this. The combat looks a little bit basic, but I do find all the ranged weapons, like the throwing knives and such, pretty cool. I mean, look at how much fun this guy's having.
Game where you get to play 3 different assassins.
3 different assassins.
3 different time periods.
3 different,
all
you know, you heard them.
Together in a brand new Assassin's Creed story.
Okay.
And the way it works really is that the modern day story
Tell me how it works.
is kind of the wrapper for this.
The way it works is the way that all Assassin's Creed games work. You got the guy in the Animus in present day, and the, you know, past people. The past people. Is that what we call them? Ezio, that famous past person from Assassin's Creed. Let's let him continue.
So the idea is that you're an elite player hacker.
I'm gonna stop you there. What the hell is an elite player hacker? Is it an elite hacker who hacks players of games, or is it an elite player in a game who also happens to be a hacker? And if that's the case, what are they playing? What is the game? I have questions, sir.
That is undercover for the Brotherhood and is now working for Abstergo. Dominica Wilk is the main character.
So this is a character. Dominica Wilk. Looks like she was generated with AI. I like this, though. This sounds like it's going to be like... This sounds like they've actually put quite a lot of time into the structure of it, which is where I thought it might fall flat.
Is now working for Abstergo. Dominica Wilk is the main character from Abstergo who has you
Dominica.
jumping through memories of 3 different assassins.
You already
who
told
have,
us that.
At some point in their lives encountered these artifacts that Abstergo is looking for.
Okay, so you're basically doing like National Treasure, but with, you know, old ancestors. So National Treasure.
When you boil down kind of to the 3 key pillars.
Okay, what was that? What are these close-ups here? That was jarring. I get they're trying to show like, look at me get my blade, but those close-ups were jarring.
When you boil down kind of to the 3 key pillars.
That's the best way you could ever advertise a game. They should have hired me to be a hand model. Look at how good I can do that. Look, I'm in a Meta commercial. Okay, maybe I wasn't in frame there. That was actually pretty bad. Let's let him continue.
When you boil down kind of to the 3 key pillars of Assassin's Creed and what we focused on in Nexus, stealth being...
It's like they put that in there just to like let you know that like they have tracking with the controllers, like every VR experience. That's fun.
Number 1 is really...
Oh, this one says captured on Quest 3, so this one is not just in game engine, this is actual gameplay, I think. Like just straight through the Quest 3. Let's take a look at this now. Now we're investigating.
Assassin's Creed, and what we focused on in Nexus.
The climbing looks
stealth
fun,
being number one.
like popping up and
Really
just
going back to
pushing them
the
off the
basics
edge.
and the roots
Push them off
and
the
to
edge.
allow players to experience that in VR. So that was the top pillar for us. The second one is exploration
and navigation. Now, if you can explore a lot and it's not just small little pockets, then I think I'm sold on this, even with like the shading only looking okay.
So that's a mix of being able to climb and parkour and
You gotta
run
parkour
all
when
over
you
the
climb.
rooftops of all these environments, but also to get the sense of being in that environment.
Yeah, you don't want to
in
feel
the
like you're not in that
historical place.
environment.
And then the third one is combat. So from single enemies to multiple enemies.
Okay, they didn't really talk about the scale of the maps, though. They just said, like, when you run around, we want you to feel like you're running around in the place you're supposed to be running around. But okay.
Being able to climb and parkour.
The parkour and
run
climbing
all
mechanics
over the
actually look
rooftops of all these environments.
pretty awesome.
But also to get the sense of being in that environment, right, in the historical place. And then the third one is combat.
Combat.
So
Now tell me about the
single enemies
combat.
to multiple enemies and fighting like an assassin with all those key iconic weapons. So the
Look at
dream
that
of
guy
Nexus
with his
really
iconic
is to
swing.
fundamentally allow players to become a master assassin.
Fundamentally, become a master assassin. I like that word choice. This is going to make me an assassin on a fundamental level.
Allow players to become a master assassin with these three different settings and these three different beloved characters.
That guy looks so cool. Nice. November 16th. Add to your wish list. Well, there you go. That actually provided a lot more information. We know that they have an actual framing device, and they're claiming that the story is not only vast, but a complete, full new narrative. And you know what they say about new narratives. They're better than old narratives. Okay. I need to take a nap, I think. But let me know in the comments, are you excited for Assassin's Creed? This was the first trailer, I'll say, that had captured on Quest 3 listed, so it looks like that's the first real gameplay, as opposed to the gameplay that will vary gameplay. That being said, I'm pretty excited, and I hope my Quest 3 comes on time from the mail. So follow for more. I'll be checking things out on that Quest 3 after this, whenever Amazon gets to me. Peace and love, and I don't know how to sign off for this video.